And now joining us with more on this rare daytime raid, former head of the Coordinator of Government Activities in the Territories, or COGAT, and Senior Research Associate at the Miryam Institute, Major General Reserves Eitan Dangot. Major, thank you so much for being with us. Now, since initial reports of the raid, have we learned anything new about the cell in question or the attack that they were allegedly planning to carry out?
I think that we have to see also what happened with them. It's already were some attacks on the main roads on the West Bank area, especially around Nablus, and it was clear that we are getting ahead with the terror activities against Israeli civilians and the Israeli security forces. What does it mean? It means that you are dealing with a group of 3-4 terrorists which are assisted by people around them. This is a new stage, and that shows that you have to cut it as soon as possible. And why? Because they are armed with guns and they are making it intensively, and we had to put the hands on them. One or two things are very important. The fact that this operation took during the daytime in the middle of Nablus, secondly, with a special unit, shows the importance of the Israeli freedom to react in any place inside the West Bank, doesn't matter area A, B, or C. On the moment, it shows it's a security red line junction that you have to put your forces and to stop and to cut and to arrest or to kill such terrorists before they are making a new opportunity of bloodshed. The second issue, that those groups belong to Tanzim. Tanzim belongs to the Fatah. I'm not remember recently a lot of terror activities that are done by Tanzim, and that shows that we have to calculate, especially in the area on the north part of the West Bank, the problem that is bubbling with Tanzim, with Fatah, with maybe Hamas. You heard it, you mentioned the word of revenge that was shouted by those people. So it means we are going to face a very tense days, but with success of this kind that create and signal a kind of threat to those who will dare to do it again. We didn't complete the mission. It means of determination, but we have to put the hands of the fourth terrorist as soon as possible.
All right, now, leaving the fourth suspect alone for now, by all accounts, as we mentioned, it sounds like this was supposed to be a surveillance operation that ended up as an act of intervention. Is that an accurate assessment, and does that sort of thing happen a lot?
Of course, when you are coming in order to arrest, you don't know how it will develop. That shows the way that Israel is reacting with security. You are not coming in order or to kill, and maybe it is also simple then to arrest. By the moment they open the fire, in the middle of the day, in the middle of Nablus, we reacted as soldiers has to react to defend themselves and to cut this kind of fire that its goals is to create bloodshed. So you have to be prepared for everything, for a second circle that is supporting those who are in the main fire line with those terrorists, and it shows a very, very strong coordination with intelligence by the Internal Security Service, with the IDF that control and command all this kind of operation, and with the special forces by the police.
All right, Major General Reserves Eitan Dangot, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
ILTV Plus, your news from Israel and more 24/7. Start your free trial today. Subscribe at iltv.tv and watch from any device.